Good afternoon and welcome to HeadTrip Air World Tour. I've been attempting to circumnavigate the globe and touch down on every nation on the planet, as well as every state in the United States. So far I've only been able to touch down on 5: California, Nevada, Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, Utah. And then we just decided to fly down the Baja Peninsula across the Gulf of California, and we're sitting here on a beautiful, crystal clear blue day in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, in our CRJ 700, one of my favorite planes to fly. So here's the plan today. We're going to listen to a little bit of jams while we get loaded up in the cockpit and get the... We're not going to bring any passengers along this time. This is going to be a solo flight. We're going to get started up, get on the road, or I should say in the air, and we're going to work our way towards Guatemala. We probably won't make it all the way, but we'll make some progress towards that end, and maybe by about the end of this album or a few tracks, we'll find an airport to land at and call it a nice little blitz trip. Just so you're aware, just tunes jamming back to about 2016. A band called School of Seven Bells. Hope you enjoy the music. Hope you enjoy the flight. Hope you enjoy the in-flight service. And let's get going. The good news is we're back up to 4K. We'll see how this goes. So far, frame rate's okay. I should say I didn't update a driver. I actually downgraded a driver back to a little more stable driver. And so far I'm happy with it. So let's just see how everything goes. Let's get some external power on the plane. And we'll get the APU fired up. We won't even worry about the passenger signs. I think we're good there. Now, I'm hoping, I'm crossing my fingers that our flight plan is already embedded in this FMS. We'll find out shortly. But the first thing I'll do is at least indicate where we're at. And that's PR. For Puerto Vallarta. And there it is. Set our current position. Head fly plan. There it is right there. Cross our fingers. Route loaded. Execute, please. Let's see if that did it. We'll never know unless we try. Okay, it says route loaded. What does that mean, though? How do we make it happen? How do we make... Oh, go to message. Oh, errors. Oh, no. Unknown SID, an unknown approach. Boo. Looks like we're back to the manual process. No problem. It's not like we haven't done this before. Oh wow, that frame rate's a lot better than it's been in the past. I don't know why, but let's just keep hoping everything stays this way. Just 1 second. I'm going to load up my manual flight plan. There we are. Okay, let's see if we can make this happen. Try to do this quickly, as best we can, at least. So the good news is, at least it knows where we're at. And we can go to our plan. Let's put in our route. MMPR. And we're heading to MGGT. Execute. And so now we've got to put in our... Let's see, we need to go to wallet ID. We can do that. That's the one. And what runway? Runway 22. Let's execute that sucker. And go to our arrival. And what do we need here? Let's see. Cabin. There it is. And runway 2. We'll execute that bad boy. Okay, so our departure and our arrivals are in there. Now we just have to fill in the rest of the gaps. Let's just look at our legs just to see what we need to fill in that it doesn't already know. Shall we? Okay, so let's see. We're going to start runway 22. I'm going to turn this off. Recenter our camera here. It's not a true flight unless you can go wonky once in a while. Wow. Not used to good frame rates. Okay. So we're going to start at runway 22. That's correct. Where are our legs? These are our legs, right? Does it know what we're doing? Gavin. Volat. Okay, so Volat's in there. We're missing a few things, so we need to get UT-119. Okay, let's try this, shall we? UT-119. I'm going to try at least. Now, does that go on the route? No, it does not. Okay. To Volat. UT-119. Oops. There we go. So the bottom line is I don't know how to put those unless they are... I'm just going to put them in the legs. I mean, it really is easier to put them in the legs. Volat. Okay, how do we put them in between there, though? So maybe we're good, man. You know what? Volat to Gavin. Yeah. How hard can it be, right? Volat to Gavin. I mean, we're just missing a couple things in there. I know how to do it. Okay, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. to ESPOS. And then we're going to do a direct to MQ. And then we're going to go J13. To Imidu. No, Imido. Execute. And then we're off to Gavin. I think that's it, man. Just compare that. Let's look. Okay. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to read them directly off of the FMS. And let's see if it compares. We're starting at runway 22. Let's see, make sure we get the top. There we go. Runway 22, and then we're going okay, MMPR, then we're going to Wall at 1D. And that's going to send us down to Wallet right there. And then we go Atuxo, Emery. Oops. I gives. Zoom that in a little bit. Rybax. Espos. Miku. Karis Kanwa. Tibme. Oaks. Almost there. Istmo. Avena. IZT. Itmo. Gavin. There's the discontinuity, but then it should go straight to Gavin, I would guess. And it sure does. And then we're straight in to our airport, I think. GT 688, GT 588, and then we're vectoring into the airport. Hey, that's it, man. We got it. Let's execute. We're good. We're good. There we go. All right. Back at it, right? APU's on, which means I think we can make an effort to start up our engine. Let's just start the right engine. Whoops, can't do that until we put on fuel, though. Okay, it is time. That up. And we'll put that in idle position. Let's do the left. We'll wait till about 20 and 2. And we're in business, right? Yes, we are. That jet weighs just A little bit funky right now, but we're not worried about it. Alright, what else do we need to do, guys? Well, we need to get our flight plan in. We do need to set performance over here. I'm not worried about any cargo. I'm not worried about doors. So we can disconnect our ground power, and frankly, we can turn off our APU as well. Good there. Get our beacon on. Since we're hot, let's come over to our performance. And let's set our 0 fuel weight. Still have a couple camera issues with my hotkeys, but we'll take care of those soon enough. Okay, 0 fuel weight. Where are we? Scroll. We're supposed to be at 27,443 right there. So we're going to pop this in 0 fuel weight over here. What was it? 27,443. Enter. We'll set our conditions, takeoff speeds. We'll copy the performance data in. Oh, wait. Before we do that, we also need to set our fuel. Total fuel looks like it's 57.59. Total block fuel, so 57.59. We'll enter that. Now we'll copy that into the FMS. We'll set the payload and simulator. Takeoff trim is going to be 7.3. We're looking pretty good, from what I can tell. So, hey. I think that's about as much as we need to do there. So now it's just a matter of taking care of a few other things here. First of all, we want to set our stabilizer trims and our mock trim. Should take care of those. Need to put a little bit of heat on the windshield. Put that on low and low. The yaw damper. Yaw. Okay. Not yet. Parking brake. For whatever reason. That one's always the tricky one. Always the tricky one. Right? Let's try it one more time. Maybe there has to be a certain level. Oh, there we go. There it is. So those have to be on, clearly, for the yaw damper to go off. And, let's see. I'm also going to come down and turn the second one on as well. All of our diagnostics gone. So, hey, we're ready to friggin' fly, man. Right? Let's call in our... Oh, I gotta get clearance before they'll push me back. Not a problem.
Puerto, Vallarta ground, HeadTrip 12 ready to copy IFR clearance to Aurora.
HeadTrip 12 is cleared to Aurora Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 225 and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure frequency is 123.0 squawk 4142.
Runway 22. That's gonna be pretty easy. Not bad at all.
HeadTrip 12 cleared to Aurora Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 22 climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure on 123.0 squawk 4142.
HeadTrip 12, read that correct. Contact ground on 130.65. Good day.
Puerto, Vallarta ground, HeadTrip 12 with Golf ready to taxi IFR.
HeadTrip 12 taxi to and hold short of runway 22 via taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 118.5 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 22 via taxiway Alpha HeadTrip 12. Puerto Vallarta ground HeadTrip 12 requesting pushback.
There you go.
HeadTrip 12 pushback. Request accepted.
Guess we better take off the wheel chocks. Everything looking good? Everything looks good. I think I'm going to pop my strobe on at this point in time. Yep. Is he coming? Oh, no, I know why he's not if he is. Yeah. Let's call him one more time.
Puerto Vallarta ground. HeadTrip 12 requesting pushback. HeadTrip 12 pushback. Request accepted.
Boy, he has next to no room to push me back, but look at the magic. Look at that magic. Oh, well, I guess I better take off my parking brake. Look at that magic. He just disappeared, man. He's like a witch. Look at that. It happens. Let's waste no time.
Ground. HeadTrip 12 requesting pushback tuck to steer the aircraft to the right. HeadTrip 12, your request has been transmitted to the operator. Puerto Vallarta ground. HeadTrip 12 requesting the end of pushback. HeadTrip 12 request to end pushback received.
22 via A. That's about as easy as it gets for us, guys. Boy, these frame rates are really coming well. I don't know why sometimes I can get them and sometimes I can't, but I'm enjoying them while I have them. especially at 4K. And it's not like I have a ripping machine either. It's decent, but it's not what I would like. But we don't always get what we want, do we? Maybe one day.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain has advised that we are now clear to take off.
And there it is. Ready for our takeoff clearance. Let's call in. He's trying to snake away from me.
Puerto Vallarta Tower, HeadTrip 12 at runway 22 ready for departure IFR to Aurora.
HeadTrip 12 altimeter 29.9 or 21264 and 3. Cleared for takeoff runway 22.
One of the
Cleared
fastest.
for takeoff runway 22 HeadTrip 12.
There we go. Looks like I still have some, oh, well, I don't know. I'll take it. Okay, guys. Ready for this? Let's get going down into the heart of Mexico. This isn't the longest runway ever, but it's plenty long. I just want to give myself ample time. I'm just going to do one thing here. I'm just going to check my trim. Certainly my flaps need to come down to an 8-degree position. There we go. And we're ready. I'm going to get my view so I can see my takeoff. Maybe back a little bit further. That works. That works. Okay. Let's do it. Wow, that just kicks it right up, doesn't it? Let's not forget to put our landing gear up.
HeadTrip 12 contact Mexico Center on 123.0. Good day.
My trim's supposed to be 7.3, and that's the one that I failed to
HeadTrip 12 acknowledge last transmission.
I'm climbing pretty fast. Gotta get that nose down so I don't stall.
HeadTrip 12 acknowledge last transmission.
Nobody wants to stall. Clearly doing this wrong, but that's okay. I better acknowledge him, or I'm going to lose my I would like to bring up my map so I know what we're doing there. Boy, I'm gonna stall full blown. Kind of sucking it up here. What's that? She's probably in our room. Let's get that out of our face here. Boy, this is... Okay, it's not pretty, but... I'll tell you, let me just see where this maps. Oh, okay, there we go. Not too bad. I overcorrected just a little bit. So say goodbye to Puerto Vallarta. That's kind of a tongue twister. I don't know why. There's our airport down there. Frame rate still working out pretty good for me. Pretty happy about that. And let's see if we can catch our autopilot for a moment. There we go. Wow, that's a steep turn. My passengers would not like that. It's really not as steep as you think, though. Get our flaps up. And we need to pull back from max. That's one problem. Punching that too hard. There we go. It's starting to catch the curve here. Everything looking good. We'll see how it handles our elevation. We are climbing, so I guess that's a good thing. Looks like it's catching my flight line pretty well. So hey, if this keeps up, this is going to be an enjoyable ride. We just let the autopilot do its thing. Serious, I mean... it was going so well. It was going so well. I just didn't quite pay attention to my airspeed. I was in the climb mode, and for whatever reason my trim was probably... I don't know what was happening. But clearly, I was punching it too much. What do you think? I mean, that was... You know, while you sit here and you debate whether to start all over again, just knowing that it's getting a little later in the evening and I just don't have time for much of a trip. So you sit back and you think, maybe I have to step away from the throttle again. But that's okay. You know, we didn't have a whole lot of time anyways. Plus, you know, we got to enjoy a good part of the album. Excellent, excellent album. We only have one more song. So, you know what? I think we're going to call it a night. At least we're off on a positive trajectory, though, I think. Because we've got high resolutions working okay. We got frame rates working okay. Maybe this graphic driver is going to just do wonders for us. And yes, I am talking, waiting for the song to slowly abate. And we will see you on the flip side.